Hello, everyone. Welcome to The 8. I am back with yet another co-host, Miss Jessie Russell.
Hi, guys. It's SEC Takeover of The 8. I'm wearing my Bama jersey just to impart some Nick Saban wisdom on everybody. Coach Saban always says, trust the process. And as franchisees, I think that's really wise words to live by. Trust the process, trust the model, and you'll be successful in your franchise system.
A little for inspiration to kick us off. I love it. This is The 8. All right, so to kick things off with this week's Fantastic, as I'm sure you're all well aware, yesterday was National Fried Chicken Day.
The best holiday. In the South, we celebrate it every day.
I mean, how could you just miss it? So for this year to celebrate, KFC introduced a robot version of Colonel Sanders that was taking orders at drive-thrus at KFC locations. And even though not a lot of customers were really able to experience this, KFC says that this technology is going to kind of change the game going forward.
I think we're starting to see that everyone's starting to, jump on any sort of technology they can, whether it's social media or, robot drive-through workers. It'll be interesting to see how this goes forward and if other brands kind of jump on it.
I think it's going to be really cool if all of a sudden you have, Ronald McDonald and, I don't know, the King or whatever, Burger King, just taking orders.
Though?
I think so, because he repeats back what drive-through, like a representative says. I think this is going to be fun. Maybe creepy, but mostly fun, hopefully. All right, so on to Franlebrity. We are featuring Trey Doster of Zaxby's. We had the chance to sit down with Trey at IFE this year to kind of learn more about what makes the brand unique and how it's growing. And one of the biggest things that he said was that a lot of their existing franchisees are becoming multi-unit franchisees, and a lot of their growth has been driven by the fact that their existing owners are seeing a lot of success. And I think that you would be one to speak to how that success is going.
Yeah, I mean, we have, several where I'm from back in Georgia, and it really is a great brand. They're so consistent, across whatever store you go to, which is really great to see. And they have a great product. So I'm not surprised that they're developing and growing across different markets.
It's going to be cool to see. All right, so fresh money. For brands that are looking to bring in that fresh money, you need to have a strong franchise development website. It's so crucial. It's the first way that people are being introduced to your brand potentially and how candidates are learning more about your opportunity, which is why right now in 1851, we just launched our franchise website development awards. So it's going to be every day. We have new spotlights on our rankings. You should definitely head to 1851 and check it out. The top spot, Signal 88.
Yeah, I mean, going back to technology, that technology, going back to that landing page, going back to that development website is so crucial. We're really moving into a very big tech space.
We definitely are. It's good times over here on the 8 in 1851.
Congrats, Signal 88.
Killing it. All right, so on to the Frant. Nick is back with yet another Frant, even though he still is co-host MIA for these series. So when it comes to building B2B websites like these franchise development websites, there isn't a standard blueprint, and that's kind of his take in this week's Frant. It's, as we were receiving feedback from the judges that took a look at the 75 brands that we're calling out for having really great websites, there isn't a standard layout that you can follow, but what does matter, we found, is that search engine marketing was more important than search engine optimization. And then no matter what your website looks like, it ultimately is going to come down to that brand positioning and whether or not people are buying into what you have laid out.
Yeah, for franchisees, it's so important to make sure you fit into that system and you fit into that culture. Just like a football team, you don't want to be a quarterback trying to go for a school that is, all pass if you're a running quarterback. So always find that culture, that positioning that matches best with you.
Love the metaphors. It's so great. All right, now we're franching forward. So QSR Magazine teamed up with Franchise Business Review, who are, one of our friends that we featured before. They announced the best franchise deals within the restaurant industry, and they called out 9 brands: Arby's, Checkers and Rally's, Smoothie King, Zoop, Captain D's, Donato's Pizza, Kona Ice Cream, Penn Station, East Coast Subs, and Wingstop, as brands that really have a compelling business ownership opportunity out there for franchisees. So I think we're going to be seeing these brands continuing to grow going forward.
Yeah, I think that's super true, and congratulations to those that topped the list.
Just cruising along. All right, and then on to Fran Funny. I'm really sorry, but I'm back again with another horrid dad joke. But we talked about restaurants, the best restaurant opportunities. So did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
No.
The food was great, but there was no atmosphere. Killed it. I'll just move on. Sorry again. For inspiration, misquote, if you want to be happy, be. If you want to grow your business, franchise. That was Leo Tolstoy. So it's a lot of really great insight.
Imparting wisdom, I think we've had so many good quotes so far. I don't know if I can top that one with another SEC quote, so we'll leave it to
We'll leave it as is. Perfect. All right, on to frenemies versus friends. We're bringing back one of our favorite friends who we've talked about before, but Snapchat. It's really crucial for brands to be present. We keep bringing it back to tech today. It must be the theme, but to be present on social media. And there's Snapchat is rolling out a new feature that's going to be really crucial for brands to take advantage of if they're on Snapchat and using that platform. But now they are going to be able to attach a link into their snaps so that brands can direct their viewers directly back to their website or their product or whatever they're trying to push. I think that's going to be huge in terms of giving that platform a leg up over even companies like Instagram. I think it's going to be cool to see brands take advantage of that.
For sure. I mean, going back to that development website, linking to something like that on Snapchat, getting those millennial business owners in there could be really crucial to the growth of some of those brands.
All right. Well, that wraps us up for this week on the 8. Jessie, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, and roll Tide.
That's the 8.